Hello and a very good afternoon to you. I'm Rachel, reporting to you live from 𝐊𝐶 Studios. It's lunchtime here in Sydney. It's time for the Mid-Market Pulse. In today's show, we'll focus on the Australian share market performance along with the stocks grabbing headlines today. We'll also zoom our lens on the top gainers and losers by afternoon trade. Now, despite the global growth concerns spooking investors on Wall Street, the equity markets in Australia continued their rally, extending the gains for the fifth consecutive session. The benchmark index, the ASX 200, continued to reach for a new daily record high, driven by a robust surge in tech shares. As many as 8 of 11 sectors are higher, along with the S&P ASX 200 index. Information technology is the best performing sector so far, gaining 1.31%. However, falling commodity prices and persistent concerns over rising COVID-19 cases restricted the market's gain. Crude oil is witnessing its worst run in 4 months as prices of both West Texas Intermediate as well as Brent crude have fallen by 9% in the month of August. The benchmark index ASX 200 was currently trading by 0.44% higher. The index seems, however, to be behaving in line with the trend in the Asia-Pacific region. Japan and New Zealand equities were also trading upwards. Lately, the APEC markets haven't been taking many cues from Wall Street overnight. Back home, the rising coronavirus cases in New South Wales and Queensland have weighed on market sentiment. In the past 24 hours, the country has recorded 383 cases in New South Wales. That's up from 295 cases the day before. The cases continue to rise despite lockdown measures as the Delta variant continues to spread across the country. Now, there are fears that lockdown has severely impacted the economic well-being of New South Wales, which accounts for 1/3 of the Australian workforce. Investors will continue to keep their eye on the quarterly earnings from large companies, including the Big Four lenders. Moving on to the sectoral front, the tech sector topped the chart with a 1.31% gain, followed by materials, which rose 0.73%, and telecom rising 0.72%. 𝐕𝐝T's consumer staples, energy and healthcare also traded marginally higher. Meanwhile, industrial stocks were among the worst performers, falling over 0.73%, owing to economic uncertainty surrounding the COVID crisis. Investors will continue to keep an eye on the quarterly earnings. Let's now turn our attention to the biggest losers and gainers. Capturing investors' attention by noon, lithium players were topping the charts at noon, with Orocobre posting solid gains of 9.21% and Pilbara Minerals shares gaining 8.1%. On the flip side, gold explorer Ramelius Resources was the biggest loser, falling 4.04%. Some of the other worst performers were West Gold Resources, St Barbara, Horizon Holdings and the Transurban Group. Gold stocks witnessed selling pressure today as prices of the yellow metal dipped to their lowest levels in months. Gold prices declined to over a 4-month low as strong US labour data boosted expectations for an early tapering. Spot gold fell 1.9%. US gold futures settled 2.1% down. Meanwhile, crude oil also witnessed its worst run in 4 months after a bleak demand outlook. The prices of Brent crude oil futures for October have crashed 9.3% in the current month. Similarly, the prices of West Texas Intermediate futures for September have crashed 9.44% in the month of August. Now, before we take a look at the shares that are in the news today, it's time for a very short break.
Property by 𝐊𝐶. Looking for a dream home? Well, that may sound easy, but it isn't. And from looking for a property that is the right fit for you in terms of cost and other factors, to zeroing down on the right mortgage plan, there are various aspects to consider. And for the latest slowdown in the property market, tune in on 𝐊𝐶 TV with me, Sage. I will give the latest updates on the property market as well as real estate stocks to help you make the right decision. Keep watching Property with 𝐊𝐶.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Rachel and you're watching 𝐊𝐶 TV live from Sydney. This is the last trade. Moving ahead now to focus, the share price of National Australia Bank climbed over 0.33% after the banking major officially declared acquisition of Citigroup's retail assets in Australia. The bank will pay Citi around $1.2 billion in the deal. And an IPO that's joining the bandwagon of new listings is the technology company X2m Connect. The company has filed its IPO prospectus with the Australian Securities and Investment Commission on the 26th of July, with the last date for subscription being the 23rd of August. The company is issuing a minimum of 24 million shares at an offer price of 25 cents per share to raise $6 million and a maximum of 32 million shares to raise $8 million. That's all from me for now. Keep watching Kalkine TV as we bring you the latest news and trending market updates live from Sydney. I'm Rachel, signing off for now.